wilderness of the Pacific Northwest, there's a cabin.
One simple question: who is your favorite slasher villain? And if you guys want to like pop off down the line one at a time, we can fill the chat with that. Please let my video in. Woof.
It's the other me. There
no,
you go.
I got it now.
Yeah, my laptop camera doesn't work, and this is always shenanigans whenever I'm part of this kind of stuff, or even doing the podcast. I have to join twice, once on my phone and once on my laptop. But there we go.
So I would say in this instance, yeah, just take your time. We're like being super chill right now just because we have time to kill. So bathroom breaks, or snack breaks, whatever you got to do breaks.
Beer break.
The beer break. Yeah, take your time to do your thing. It looks like Tyrone's audio is having issue. I don't know if he can hear me. But I was just telling like Christy too, like let's talk about our favorite slasher villains. We can just go like one by one. And I feel like that would give us enough meat to like really talk about something that we all enjoy. So I will go first. My favorite is probably gonna have to be probably Chucky. I just love that he's like really sassy and he's very creative with his kills. So I will open the floor to whoever wants to go
Would
now.
mine be considered a well, definitely a villain? You know what I'm gonna say?
Is it a slasher?
Who? Well, the Collector.
Ooh.
I just love, like, in terms of the skills, they're intricate, clever, like, oh
Yeah.
I love it. You know who mine
He's
is?
gotta be a Virgo.
Oh yes. Yes.
And did you hear they're going to do
a third
one? Now they're going to do it. They're going to approve it, the Collected. So I'm excited about it. Yeah. I had
And
to
the
go.
main guy's coming back too.
Oh, it is?
That's awesome.
Yeah, Josh, whatever his name is.
Oh, cool.
Trev, what's up?
Hello.
What's up?
Trevor is also a member of the nightclub.
Oh, cool.
Oh my goodness. Hello, Trevor.
Hello.
Oh, I love that background. I know. The moon. That's cool too.
It's Mothman.
That's
Ooh,
most
yes.
man.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
I'm gonna
Mothman.
pick. I'll pick mine. I'm gonna go with my boy Michael. That's my favorite. So always Michael. He just to me
The best.
the best.
Okay.
Slow,
Nice.
yep,
Gets it done.
yep. Slow, but gets it done.
Yeah. Persistent. even.
Yes, persistent. Who's
Alrighty,
that?
who wants to tell us their favorite slasher villain next?
I always grew up loving Leatherface because he's just a big stinky boy. But yeah, but I'm gonna do this shameless plug. We're getting a screener for Terrifier 3, and we're gonna be talking to Damien and David. So I'm gonna go ahead and say Art the Clowns.
Oh, that's so awesome.
That's a good one.
And he's visceral and brutal, and he's funny without speaking.
Mhm.
The guy is a tour de force. He cuts people from their caught to their cranium. All right. I
Yeah.
mean, y'all saw part was that part one? Kind of part one. I mean, if you don't count that the anthology movie as part one, sort of. But and part two took the horror world by storm. I mean, everybody was talking about it. So Art the Clown as a new favorite. I'm gonna say new favorite, but old school, either Leatherface or Jason, because Jason's just, come on.
That's it.
Yeah, he's got longevity for sure. And Art is not afraid to get into drag. We love that. He saw that lady's wig and said, "That's mine now."
Oh my God.
And her skin. Yeah. He put on those
So, yeah.
tatas.
He got in drag for sure.
Miles Deadly.
Who going next? Who got one?
So technically, Hellraiser isn't a slasher, but Pinhead is definitely my favorite horror villain. Like, I think he just has like class, the way he walks, and he's so poetic. I
Yeah.
I didn't think we'd get that one.
So,
I didn't think we'd hear Hellraiser.
Hell yeah.
y'all-
I like it in part 4 when he's like that guy, the future, what's that family's last name? Le Marchard. He turns on that screen of Earth. Pinhead walks over to it and he like touches it and he's like, "The Garden of Eden, the Garden of Flesh."
Yeah.
Everything's about the flesh.
The
this guy.
sophistication. Yeah, he do make
loves
it.
it.
Yeah.
Pinhead's,
His skincare routine must be crazy.
Oh my gosh.
and y'all know Pinhead's he a freaky boy. He a freaky boy.
Uh-huh.
How about Jamie? What's her name that played the new Pinhead? She was dope.
I
I thought she looked really good.
Yeah, I like that one.
I
really
did
enjoyed-
too.
I really
I've
enjoyed
watched it a couple of times
I
already.
enjoyed that one.
It's fun.
Yeah,
It should still be on Hulu for anyone that
Oh, it
hasn't
is,
seen
yeah.
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it takes like a completely different approach to the original, but like in a very fresh way.
Yeah, I
would
like
say.
what they did with it. I really
I
enjoyed
I liked the movie. I thought it was
Yeah, I
good.
did too.
Oh, yeah.
I really enjoyed
Clive
it.
Barker
Yeah.
was heavily involved with David Bruckner, who made, if y'all haven't seen The Ritual, it's on Netflix. That's his first movie.
Yeah.
Love that
Yeah.
movie.
Oh yeah.
And he also made The Night House, which is also amazing. And
The whole, yeah.
when Clive and him were working out like what direction to take the Cenobites, this is some trivs. Clive was like, I don't think BDSM is going to shock people the way it did in the 80s because it's much more popular now, and everybody's grandma is dressing in BDSM in front or behind closed doors. So they came up with that they came up with that they're gonna wear their own flesh
Oh, yeah. That's
idea,
awesome.
which really did work in my opinion.
I liked it.
Well, I might watch it tonight.
I know.
Maybe watch.
Although I don't know what time zone y'all are in, but like the
Oh,
last
I'll be late.
game is like gonna be so late.
I
Oh,
know.
yeah.
That's-
It'll probably just be me playing by myself, but I'm still gonna
No,
do it.
I will stay with you. I will play along.
I know.
I literally bought coffee because I don't drink coffee. I don't drink caffeinated anything. No tea, no Monster energy
Oh my
drinks.
God, I don't know.
I try my hardest not.
So you have
to-
natural energy.
I know.
Like,
Like, I'm like, I need that caffeine. I love my iced coffee. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go get it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm all jacked up on Cabin on the Web, so I'm gonna be good to go.
Oh, look at
Oh
that.
my god.
Yeah. But see, coffee do nothing for me. I can drink it anytime and go right to sleep.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
My-
gosh.
my grandpa-
No.
He used to brew a pot of coffee and like leave the pot sitting there, and throughout the day, that old man would go and pour it just straight black coffee.
See, straight black coffee.
Is he from Louisiana too?
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
R.I.P. John Cyrus Pelican.
Oh, bless.
Oh,
Ooh, black
what a
coffee.
name.
Oh my god.
I
We
think
need a million
it's-
sugars and a lot of creamer.
Yeah, same. I think it's Cody or Trevor
Yeah.
or Tyrone next.
Yeah.
Tell us your favorite slasher villain.
I'll go. I'm gonna go with Freddy.
Yeah.
He's just malicious and iconic, and I love his ability to be in dreams and mess people up. I think that was always more of a scarier thing. Because he's like, you can't sleep, man. I like
Oh,
sleep.
that's the worst.
Like sleep.
Yeah.
He does win. You need to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I know that's bad.
That was Trevor. That was a really good segue from coffee.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Because Nancy,
yeah.
she keep that coffee pot on her, cuz. She got that
Man,
thing
what-
under the
what was-
bed.
What was the name of the pills she would take? It was like stay awake pills or
Yeah.
Sort of like
I'm
a
trying to
tea.
remember.
Oh, he did.
Oh yeah.
No, it was like no dose or something like
Yeah,
that.
no dose or something like that. She would take
Yeah.
a bunch of those. I think it was just caffeine tablets. Probably all it was. Just-
Drink that coffee
Yeah,
black.
she was-
She'll stay up.
yeah. She was just mainlining her caffeine straight up. Just
Johnny Depp needed some of that because in that first movie, she's like, Glenn, I just need you to do one thing, homie.
Please stay awake.
just stay
stay
awake.
See, that's why he got turned into soup, because he doesn't
that's
listen.
right. That's right.
And this guy likes to party like John C. Reilly on Talladega Nights because he's listening to music while watching Miss USA or whatever it is. And his mom comes in there looking at him like, what are you doing, Glenn? And he's like, oh, yeah. He's just
That's literally like teenagers on TikTok today, like with their like ADHD screens where it's like 4 things are happening on the same video. That's
I get.
I did
Yeah,
not die.
Trevor.
What about you, Tyrone?
Ooh, I'm gonna go with Marie from High Tension. You know,
Whoa.
That's a good one.
That's
Yeah.
a deep
That's
cut.
a good pull.
Pun intended.
Was she the villain? She
Yeah.
was. Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Twist ending. I forgot that. Well, I have a bone to pick with that movie.
Oh, I love
Oh,
that.
love it.
If you've ever read Intensity by Dean Koontz,
No, you read that something long
time
ago.
ago.
Yeah.
it's this movie is an exact ripoff of that novel.
yeah.
Cody, tell him the story.
What about when we had rented the
Yes.
movie?
Yes.
Yeah, he like everything that happened. He was calling like scene by scene and like how the hell. And it turned out that he had read what's it called, Intensity.
Intensity.
Yeah.
Intensity,
So
yeah.
like directly from the book.
Directly, like so much so that, like he said, I was calling scenes like right before they would happen. I'd
Yeah.
be like, well, next, this is about to happen, and then it would happen, and I'm like, and I looked in the credits, and it does not give Dean Koontz the credit, and I'm like, man,
No.
fuck Alex
Didn't
Aja.
they make that Dean Koontz movie, like a short time movie? It was like a
Like a
TV
mini
movie
series.
or
Didn't they
something.
do Intensity as a mini series? I know.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
What?
Desperation. That's Stephen King.
Are you sure it wasn't
I feel like Bill.
No, it was intense. I have it on
Yeah,
DVD.
Zane, but hold on. I gotta look it
I
up.
thought it wasn't.
Me too. It was like a mini series.
If they did, I don't know about it, but I think y'all might be thinking of Desperation, one title,
No desperation.
and it's got your boy Ron Perlman in it.
Was it right? No.
Yeah, Ron.
Ron fucking Perlman.
I thought I did that. No, he's about to say. Oh, I spelled
You're-
it so wrong.
Tyrone is trying to pull something out of his collection back
Oh,
there.
Yeah, 1997.
1997.
He dig in.
Yeah.
No, hold on. No, it was a
No, not. Oh, yeah,
miniseries.
yeah,
It came on
yeah,
ABC.
yeah.
Wasn't it ABC?
Oh my god.
There
It's
you
hard,
go,
it's hard
T-Rex.
to block it. It's hard to
Look
block
at
it.
this.
Sorry. It's
You got
shiny.
It's right there.
But I got it.
Desperation.
Yeah, bye.
There's a companion novel, because that was a Stephen King novel. There's a companion novel called The Regulators. It's the same characters in an alternative universe.
Yeah, that's the guy. He was the guy in it.
Girl, we gotta do that. It looked like that's what it was.
Yeah, it came out on DVD. What year is that?
Y'all found Intensity was a miniseries?
Yeah, it was a movie. It was a movie, but wait, I'm trying to see the year. And what's this actor's name? Click that. Girl. Wait, is that the one?
Oh my god, Tyrone pulled out the torch. We're looking hard.
I know. Yeah, see? The made-for-television adaptation of Dean Koontz'
He
novel.
looking really hard.
Yeah. Shepherd, Molly Parker.
A scurry.
Okay, did he find it?
Yeah,
What do you
psychological
see?
suspense thriller TV. And
Did you find it, Tyrone?
I knew I had that damn movie somewhere.
yeah, Americans, yes, that's it. Yes,
I need to-
I know I saw this on TV.
I need to watch that then because I love that book.
DVD, Tyrone?
Yeah, because
Wow.
I've been very outspoken about my support for High Tension. So Xena, you know, the real queen of horror, she was like, "You got to see this movie," so she sent it to me, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, 2012.
Yeah.
I think it was like ABC from what I remember. ABC or CBS, one of them they showed it.
When Dean Koontz was asked about it, he said that suing them would be beneath him,
Oh, wow.
so he just never sued them.
And it's clear of the, you know, like the what they took or whatever, but I'm like, still, I feel like High
it's
Tension
very
was still
well
a better,
yeah,
very
it
well
was
made.
more badass, you know.
That's the same thing with You're Next. Me and Kira always said there's a movie with Ice-T and Alyssa Milano called Body Count, and that remind me of You're Next.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
It's like the same premise.
They changed a little bit, but directly the same.
Yeah.
And look, one person said, "Finally, this DVD. You've been looking for it everywhere."
Woda, who's your favorite slasher? It's Freddy, right?
Cody.
Freddy and Jason are at like a race,
Mhm.
like pretty much all the time. But right now it would be Jason. The
Oh.
body count. He's a powerhouse, man. He's just
Relentless.
yeah.
Back in
I
the gap.
saw a horror movie earlier this week. I think it was yesterday. It was called Play Dead, and they utilized
That was
one
good on
of
TV,
the kill
right?
scenes from Jason X, where he goes to space. You know the one I'm talking about with the nitrous. They like
The
recreated
face
that
smashing, yeah.
in that movie, and I was like, if I was a bigger Jason fan, I would be screaming right now. But
Is that the one on Tubi?
yes, it's
Yeah, that
on
was
Tubi
good.
with
That was
Bailey
real good.
Madison
Yeah.
and Jerry O'Connell.
Yeah, Jerry O'Connell. That was really good. I see that.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. I
I
don't know
did
if it's quite gonna be my top of the week, but it was pretty good.
Back in the day when Freddy vs. Jason was in theaters, we weren't of age to go, but my dad brought us. And I remember that night because there was this one goth kid walking around with these like chains hanging from all his pants. And he was like, the chains were hitting people's parked cars. And my dad was like, what the fuck? And then we get in the movie theater, y'all. It is packed. Cody's there.
It's bumping in there, man. It was awesome.
It was like a concert.
Yeah.
And Cody was there with Lee, I remember. And I think me and Hunter were together for that one. And y'all were Team Freddy and we were Team Jason. And the theater would go back and forth, like cheering and clapping and screaming and hollering. It was one of the best theater going experiences that I ever had in my life. That and Lord of the Rings.
Huh.
Lord of the Rings went hard.
I love Lord of the Rings. Just wanted to add that.
Extended editions, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Only
and
way to
back to
watch
back.
them.
Well, you know, they
Yes.
go to the next day, but yes, definitely back to back.
I got
day.
I got Ashley to watch all three of them with me, extended editions. She had never seen them before. Ashley's my girlfriend, for those of y'all that weren't here earlier. And she was like, because at first, yes, it's like, I'm going to make you watch these movies.
Yeah.
But once I think we were maybe an hour into the first one, and she was like into the story and like the characters, and
You can't help but get into it.
Mhm.
It's automatic.
It's great. But seeing them in the theaters was this could be a good question, unless you had another one, Queer Demon.
I think my other next question was just gonna be like, do you have a favorite horror franchise?
Oh, Halloween.
Evil Dead.
Or Alien. Yeah.
Alien, sci-fi. I still say horror.
Yeah.
Friday the 13th.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can probably guess Cody's.
Night of the Demons.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Oh, that's a
Oh my
good one.
gosh.
What's the question?
What's your
Favorite
favorite
horror
horror
franchise?
franchise?
Final Destination.
Shut up! Get out of my
good
head! I
one.
was literally so
Good
close
one.
to saying that.
I like that.
It's good, Kristen.
That's a good
I
one,
like
yeah.
That's a good one.
Those are fun.
Uh-huh.
So
They're
fun.
kicking everyone's ass.
Uh-huh.
And those films.
Yes.
Well, since my answer got took, I think I'm just gonna do it to my
It's that
other
Leo
default.
vibe. It's the Leo
It
vibe.
really is. We're sharing a brain cell at this point. But I think like mine would probably have to just be Scream. Like if you know
yeah.
me, you know that like that's my number one favorite of like all time. Most instantly quotable. I want to get it tattooed shoulders to toes if I could.
Cody,
Those are fun movies, man.
I thought that was
going
to be your answer. You surprised me with Friday the 13th, dude. I thought you were going to say Scream.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad now that he said, like, I don't know, I wouldn't even thinking about it, but I guess second.
Well,
yeah, typically for me, like my top three is like Scream, Final Destination, and Evil Dead. I feel like that gives people like a good enough like vibe of like what I enjoy. It's like I don't really like torture porn. I've never seen a Serbian film. I probably never will. I think extreme horror is like not for me. I love to giggle. I love to cackle. So I like a film that can make me do a little bit of both, of going, oh, that was some scary shit, and then hee. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would give it, if we're in the, like, I would say Evil Dead is probably my number one because you get a variety. The first one is scary. The second one is splat stick. The third one is a sword and sorcery movie, which is just amazing. And then the remakes, the reboot rather, was vile and dark. And yeah, like Fede Alvarez did the damn thing. And Lee Cronin, he made a great one with Rise.
Yeah.
We had Francis Galuppi on our show when he was promoting his movie Last Stop in Yuma County, and he told us after the recording that he was tapped to direct the next Evil Dead movie. So we have two Evil Dead movies coming out in the next couple of years from two different directors.
I'm excited.
I also want to shout out Phantasm and Child's Play. I love those franchises as well.
Top tier.
Yeah.
Up at the top. I would also argue like up there too is Ice Cream Man, another like deep cut from the 80s or 90s,
I've
80s.
seen Ice Cream Man. I know what you're talking about.
That used to scare the shit out of me.
Yeah, it's not.
We haven't seen that.
I haven't seen
It's not by any means the most Oscar-worthy, like top-tier art house horror film you'll ever witness. It really leans very hard into the silly.
Okay.
But some of the kills are pretty genius.
Isn't that with Ron Howard's brother, Clint Howard?
I think so.
I would that song
And
too.
he's like the ice cream man in every one, which is kind of rare. But yeah, like that one, I really love Phantasm. The way that you said that, and I literally saw like 4 Phantasm things earlier on Instagram today.
I'm gonna shout out our other co-host who's not here tonight, but he'll be here tomorrow. Ricky, that's his favorite franchise. I can say that for him. He is a Phantasm fanboy, big time, and it's because of him that we every year we end the year on our show covering the next chapter in the saga. And this year is the final year. We're at part 5, so we're gonna do Ravager in December. So yeah, shout out to Rick. Trev, you there, bud? Trevor must have stepped away.
I think he's AFK.
Do you mind, LT, if I ask my question?
Oh, go for it.
My question to all of y'all is, what is your favorite theater going experience that you've ever had? Parentheticals, experiences, if you want to put more than one, because I already said my 2. It's Freddy vs. Jason and it's Lord of the Rings, hands down. The most hyped. You know, the crowd was into it. The crowd was. I like that about those movies. But also, if you had an experience where everyone was, because I went and saw Pulp Fiction, in New York City, and everyone was at the IFC Center. Everyone was really chill when it needed to be chill, like they let the lines play out, but there were certain lines where people would all say them together, and that was fun. And I've heard seeing Rocky Horror Picture Show with a crowd is the thing to do, and I hope to do that one day. I've never seen that movie, not yet.
So good.
Not yet. I see LT looking at me like, what the fuck?
When you go to see it,
Yeah.
Travis, please say that you're a virgin.
I know, that's the thing to do, right?
Say you're a virgin, say it's your first time, proudly proclaim that fact, and then just ride the high of whatever they do to you for the rest of the night.
I've read about these theater going experiences with that movie. I don't think the first time I see it will be in a theater. I think me and Ashley have it lined up to watch at some point.
No, do it at a theater. Don't do it at home.
Well, it's it's hard because when I don't even know when it's gonna play, but I get you. And if it ever comes around, I will. But the thing about it is I love musicals. So it's crazy that I've never seen this movie. It's really crazy I've never seen this movie.
Oh, it's a must. I'm trying to think. It's a hard.
It is a must. Yeah, you absolutely need to.
Recent films too that have been great.
I think the most fun I've had is probably watching The Blackening at the theater. I think that was like the most fun I've had.
That was fun. That was a good time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, everyone was laughing. Like
so funny.
Yeah. And it'd be like those long time laughing where it takes you a while to catch a breath type of thing.
Oh yeah. And talking a lot of talking
to right, exactly.
Yes.
Is that the one that spoofs on black people in horror movies?
Yeah, well, I guess it's
like tropes. Yeah.
Tropes, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one yet. That was on my list from like a year or so ago.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, we watched that one a lot.
Very entertaining too.
That was a good time. Oh, you know which one was fun though recently that was very enjoyable? Like everyone was engrossed in it. I thought like Hereditary was really fun.
Oh yeah,
that's a good one. Yeah,
that is a good one.
It was quiet when it needed to be. Like people like gasp at certain moments.
Right.
It was like that was really fun. It was like palpable. I did enjoy that theater going experience.
Yeah.
I saw A Quiet Place and Hereditary.
I was about to say
the
A
same
Quiet
night.
Place is like a How Quiet, like that was good. Yeah, the theater.
Yeah, me and my ex-wife, we went to the theater, and we went and bought a ticket to A Quiet Place, and then y'all don't judge us, okay? We decided to be teenagers in our hearts, and we snuck into Hereditary after A Quiet Place was over. Because back in the Cody, you remember when we snuck out of School of Rock and went and saw Texas Chainsaw 03?
So look at that.
Yeah, you could use to do it so
shimmy to the next theater.
Yeah.
You have to if you can make it work.
We had done that with that, and what else did we did that with Alexander too. When Alexander was over, we had snuck into Friday Night Lights as well.
Yeah. That was at the Grand, man.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so many. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, that's a good one. I said.
Like, and then Tyrone, did you want to get started?
Oh yeah. I'm my pick would be Clerks 2. Clerks 2 is probably the most fun I've had in the theaters.
Great,
but
man.
I'm gonna go get started over there. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Like I put it in the Instagram, but I'm gonna put it in the chat right now over to StreamYard.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, cool.
Okay, got it.
Maybe you ordered me some of that.
I love that he said Clerks 2. I saw Clerks 2 in theaters as well, and that was when 1979 by Smashing Pumpkins kicks in, and Randall goes to the little go-kart place, and it's all like, dude, I'm getting chills right now. And the ending song by Soul Asylum, Misery Loves Company, like, whoa, hell yeah, Clerks 2. Love that.
Classic.
I think Tyrone already knows mine. I think mine is The Strangers. When I was like 16, when it came out, my brother took me and his best friend, and they like wouldn't stop trying to like jump scare me. And it just like scared the shit out of me, and it's like one of the scariest movies of all time to me.
Yeah, because it's like that can happen, you know what I mean?
Yeah, big time.
That line though, when he's like, or they're like, But like, why? Why'd you pick us?
Yeah. she's
Yeah.
Like, we're home.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Should have said yes to his proposal and stayed at that wedding. Like, but yeah. And then I even saw it again pretty recently. Pretty recently with one of my exes, and they had actually they wore an Apple Watch. So throughout the viewing, they actually got an alert that their heart was racing really fast. It was like upwards of like 200 beats a minute.
oh
What did
my
you guys
God.
think of? What did you guys think of the newer one? I wasn't really a fan of it. I know they're gonna do 2 more parts, but what did you guys think of the The Strangers, the new one?
I have no interest. I haven't seen it.
Oh, so haven't seen it?
No, I'm not gonna. I don't have any interest in it.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be 3 parts, but no, wasn't a fan of that one. But I'm gonna watch what they do with the next 2. But yeah, really, yeah.
Yeah, I would always say Freddy versus Jason 2, but since that one was said, I would probably say Django Unchained and Inglourious Bastards.
Fuck yeah.
Those were 2 of my best, especially Django, because it had just there was cheering. It was uncomfortable at certain points. The people there when I went, it was a predominantly black crowd.
Mm-hmm.
So at certain points, I caught myself like laughing at certain points. Like I would just be and then, but no one else would at certain points.
Oh.
And I look around kind of like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. But there were other parts where everybody was into it and laughing, and there was even some cheering when Django at the end he had escaped from that Australian gang and he was riding on the horse going get his wife.
Yeah.
There was cheering, man.
Fuck
and
yeah.
that was beautiful. That was great. Inglourious Bastards, that was just that was a riot too. Like just laughter. Yeah. Those 2 were good. And Machete had a lot of cheering for that one too.
Dude, I saw that.
People standing up and stuff. Yeah.
I saw that at a drive-in, dude.
Yeah? That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I saw that. It was paired with a Justin Long romantic comedy. And I forget the name of that movie, but it was a double feature. Going the Distance and Machete.
Okay. Oh, going the distance. Yep.
It was good. That was a good romantic comedy. I loved it. But I love me some Justin Long. You know.
Me too.
Justin Long is based.
His performance on Zack and Miri. No.
Oh yeah, he's the best. I wish we would get a movie about that character.
Me too.
He was a porn star, right?
Yeah, he was a full-blown gay porn star. Yeah,
he was awesome in that fucking movie, man.
Cut this video and we'll go on over to Tyrone's.
I'm gonna go get started over there.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Like I put it in the Instagram, but I'm gonna put it in the chat right now over to StreamYard.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, cool.